decentralized protocol? Is that
Ooh.
is that a good question?
Of course.
It's a great question. So maybe what's your favorite decentralized protocol, and then anything that you want to add to the agenda and talk about today. But Paulo, you came up with the question. You gotta go first, and then pass.
Well, it's easy for me for now. It's the graph. I really like the infrastructure and the advantages that gives you as a developer. And yeah, I'll pass it to, I don't know, Sam.
Mine is Zcash, and I think that it's the most unvalued currency that is there out there. And intentions for the call, we are, Pablo and me have been crashing a lot during last week, and we are a little bit tired, but we will try to explain all the things that we have been doing and all the things that are missing. And I don't know if we can check out the payment for the bus and discuss it a little bit in this call. I don't think that we have other items in the agenda. Technical progress and the payment. I am going to pass it to Mitch. Which is your favorite protocol?
Guys, catch me off guard here. I got a Google protocol favorite. No, I was actually looking at Near the other day, and it looks very interesting as an oracle and pulling in off-chain values and all that fun stuff. Yeah, nothing to add to the agenda. I want to see what you guys are doing over here. And so I will pass it off to Fabio.
Thank you, Mitch. Hey, what's up? My favorite protocol. I don't have too many options. I would say the graph because it's the one that I'm currently learning. But yeah, intentions as usual to sync up with all of you. Yeah, I'll pass it to Barch.
Hi guys. I'm sorry I can't answer this question because I'm pretty new in this space and I'm just wondering what you're doing, and that's why I'm here and want to listen and visit. Yeah, that's all. So I'm pass it to, who wasn't it? Chu Garcia. I can't spell your name. I'm sorry.
No worries. Hi everyone. I also don't think I can answer this question. I don't think I have the required experience to say something, but I'll just say this: these past months we've been having a lot of fun with XI chain, just because it has been pretty good for attracting newcomers. We've been doing some activities with fan bases from different music groups, so we're doing these activities like educating small communities, and we've been having great results. We even have like some sponsors, and we get to make like small airdrops that people can use for staking in NFT farms and stuff like that. And well, XI makes that possible. So I've been enjoying that one pretty much, but I don't. You guys probably have a better idea of regarding quality and more like technical stuff. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy XI pretty much. Intentions, just touch base for the week. See some of the results from the event we had on last Thursday. And distractions, I have no distractions. Just from time to time, my dogs want to go out, and I have to open the door. That's the only thing. I'll pass it to Sep.
Thank you, Chuy. Yeah, my favorite protocol, I would say Bitcoin. It's the first one and the easy one. Yeah, I had to start all of this. And intentions for the call, see all the technical progress. Yeah, it looks interesting. And no distractions. I'll pass it back to Griff.
Thank you. Yeah, for me, as far as favorite protocol, actually, Chewy, I was going to say XDAI as well. It's near and dear to my heart. As I helped start XDAI with I was one of the first four. Giveth was one of the first four validators, and we still run a validator there. So pretty proud of that as a scaling solution. And I was going to also, but since you took it, maybe I'll just say Binance Smart Chain. No, but and as far as intentions, there is a couple things. I'd love to hear if there's any follow-up from the AMA besides the buzz bounties that we need to execute on. Of course, the votes. If there's votes that we need to vote on, we'll do that first. And also, if we're going to try for a demo this next Thursday for the team, and as well as all the classic stuff that people mentioned, but I'd love to see us try to make just work with the dashboard team to confirm that the dashboard accurately represents what the implementation will do, the dashboard for designing the DAO. So, did everyone get a chance to speak? No, yeah, I think so, right? So then let's, I guess I'll share screen, but the first thing to talk about is votes. Sem, do you have any votes that we should be voting on?
Well, we are doing the vote of the week for the usual payments, and it's right now. You can vote on it. I think that nobody else voted, so please go and vote. It's in the Telegram channel. It's just a reminder. Go and vote.
Done.
Thank you, Fabi.
Yeah, this is the moment. Let's just get out the vote. Let's rock the vote.
I was talking with
4, right?
Ivy. Yes. I was talking with Ivy. I think that we have some luck. I was talking with her to do the votes in a more periodic manner. So every Monday at 12 p.m. the week closes, and we transfer the honey for the week with the price of the week, and then the following hours will be paid with the hours will be paid within the week that they are displaced. And yeah, and I don't know if.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give up on my voting. I don't know if it's not loading. So I think it's just Discord. So that's okay though. Please go vote. And next topic is AMA follow-up.
Okay.
Chewy, is there any work that we need to do? Do we need to retweet something? Is there anything else to follow up on the AMA?
Okay. Well, first of all, I wanted to share this screen with you guys because it's some of the analytics we've been having since last Thursday. So I saw some interesting things here in engagement. It's the performance of the total time people are watching the video. It's interesting. It's actually like 2.5 minutes more than usual. So uh, I mean, knowing about these numbers and indicators, I think it's a big difference, because people usually don't hold longer than 3, maybe 4 minutes, and we're getting some engagement. So I'd say that we can find ways to still like optimize this kind of content, but like for starters, I think it's something good, and it's grabbing some attention and also some traffic, uh, especially because of how the Buzz DAO is organized with their social media. So like for follow up, I would say let's make an effort, guys. If you have like personal accounts on Twitter, or you have access to other networks, we made an infographic which is in our Discord channel for the Common Swarm. So if you guys want to check that out, I think it's also like it's gonna save a lot of time for newcomers. I think you guys can help putting it out there. If you have personal social networks, I think that could help us give continuity to this attention we're starting to get. Um, and regarding the whole payment thing, well, first of all, I wanted to apologize with you guys because
Before we get into that one,
Yeah.
I just want to during this call, can you spam all of our channels with the tweets that you think we should retweet? You don't have to do it now, but during the call, just put it in our Telegram, put it in the Discord, Commons, put it. If you want, you can even put it in the notes, but that's not really necessary. I think I'm the only one looking at the notes, so.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll take care of it, and I'll send you guys via Telegram and also in the Discord channel. Um, so yeah, regarding the whole misunderstanding with the bounties, that was I mean, I think it was my bad because I made it like based on other bounties that Buzz has put out there before, and these guys usually like tell new designers and new people that they are invited to participate, and it's mostly what I did. And I think at some point I had like 6 different people interested in participating, but in the end the thing is that only Efra was the one that submitted on time, and also send me some stuff prior to, so that I could give him like corrections and stuff like that. So in the end, that there was only a second contestant for one of the bounties, which was the infographic, and I included it in the report. And as you could see, it wasn't like optimal. It was just like a tryout for someone new. So I mean, yeah, in the end, like I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea that I'm not taking care of the funds or anything. But I mean, this was supposed to be divided into several people, and in the end, one person was the only one that ended up doing this. So I talked to Efra. He's really cool. Like he also gets that it was like our mistake, and also I talked to you, Griff, about lowering that amount. And even though it's still like more than what he should have got, I think that uh, we could probably settle with him with like around like zero point 0.6 honey, and also keep him close. So if we need any other like design bounties, or even if I need help with comms and someone that attends the meetings, and just like a second person like paying attention to all of this, I would go ahead and say that Efra has been close to one hype for some weeks now, and he's trying to like get more into the community. So I mean, I know that maybe we're not like optimizing our resources with this, but uh, because it's about him, I know that it's someone that is gonna use the honey and like voting in proposals, and it's just not someone that is gonna sell and never come back. So I mean, I would put that like out there so that you guys gain a little bit more confidence. But I totally get that this is way like overpaid, and I apologize for this, and I promise to like keep finding new ways to put out bounties and uh, like be fair to people, but also utilize our resources with responsibility. So sorry about that, and well, if you guys are open to any ideas, I'm willing to discuss them a little bit.
Okay, for me it's fine. I understand that. I will not do a bigger never an even bigger issue than that. I think that we can just pay what we already said, or if you already talked with him. I think that it's at this point it's not that important. It's more important to work in a way that we communicate better, and we. But I will not spend time in seeing where. I will not spend time in managing the funds in a way that I will not spend funds in seeing where we are losing funds in some way. I think that you did an amazing job with the AMA, and this is just something that sometimes happens. So I understand, and I will vote yes for sending the honey. I don't know if somebody else.
Did you actually? Did he agree to 0.6 already?
Yeah, I talked to him a couple of hours ago, and it was also a conversation in Spanish, which made a little bit more like warmth, and it's also like our first language, so it was very like straightforward, you know, like okay, so we messed up with this, we think like it's overpaid, like, and also like telling him, you know, like all of this, it's like I know that I don't want to be like unfair, but also like I'm like in the middle of this, so maybe we can like agree in another amount that is good for you and can also give you the chance to be close to the swarm. And yeah, he was fine about this, and about the 0.6 honey. Yeah, I mean, I initially like started lower, you know, like I mentioned, like, oh, okay, let's try 0.5 or something like that. But he felt like more comfortable around like 0.6, so I was just like, okay, I'll just throw it out there in the meeting. And yeah, I mean, and as you say, Sam, like my intention is not to like overthink this, and I mean, it was a mistake and it won't happen again, I promise. uh but yeah, I was like in the middle of this, and I mean, if you guys think that we could like offer something like lower, I'll just take care of it, you know. I have to follow through with this,
No.
but it's however you guys feel about it.
Let me just say, I think it's more important that we have a good relationship with Ephra, especially if he's a good designer. I mean, I feel like you could even give him 0.66, and that would be cool, you know. And maybe we can be like, oh no, they still we feel bad, you know, and it's on us. So at least that's how I feel. It's good to have someone. He did a great job, and I think it's important to maintain relationships. I mean, 0.6 honey is 60, $70. Like, okay, yeah, that's real money, but it's not worth burning a bridge, or it might even be a good use to build it. It's a cheap. So yeah, but I think the real thing that came up is we didn't have a process in place. And Chewy, it's not your you lean towards execution instead of see. I think that's a good attitude. But we probably should have a better process and balance. So, you know, just getting Sam or I to review one of these things, whoever's you, probably is the way to go. You know, and I think it sets a good precedent for anyone in the Common Swarm. It's like, if you feel like you need someone to contribute, an outside contributor, and you want to fund them, that's an option. And it should be like, we should all feel empowered to take that as an and then just talk to Samurai, who's ever closer to the topic. And Sam and you and I, we will talk to each other if it's contentious at all, or if it needs to happen. But then if you get a second sign off,
I will say post it into the group and we discuss it together. I will not say Griff and I. Just let's talk about money in the group, and I think that it should be enough, so people can provide feedback.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that too. I do hope that at least one of us sign off. I guess it could be. I guess a DAO is a DAO, right? So you only need. But I do know that we are generally the ones that are watching the funds. So advice process. But okay, that sounds good. I do like this culture. That's for sure too.
Okay. Yeah. I'll keep you guys informed about the next following weeks. I still want to get a grip of how things are gonna evolve in the next weeks, especially regarding the hatching and all of this. So I think depending on that and how everything evolves, I would consider this only if it makes comms more efficient in the end. So yeah, I'll let you guys know, and thanks for that opportunity.
Cool. Yeah, and just send us those links so we can spam it on. Okay, well then, actually, maybe before going over the board, Sam, Paulo, you guys have been kicking a lot of ass lately. Did you want to show us anything or give us any updates?
Well, we almost didn't sleep today. Both of us. Camera. Pablo is not even putting the camera because he's like, whoa, But yes, we have the hatch template working pretty well. At least the general flow. We can mean the impact hours and contribute and everything. The hatch oracle problem has been solved. So but we can say that the hatch template is working pretty well. The impact hours, we have been fixing the formula because it was not dealing well with decimals, and it's already fixed. We have tests for the migration tools, and they are working. They need to be included into the template and test everything together. So the migration thing is not still there. We have the independent application. And what else, Paulo?
For the tech hatch, I did the README for both the front end and the connector, and also the subgraph. And as I commented on the Telegram channel, I did an API Markdown file too, explaining all the methods or operations that the connector offers the developer. And I also did some small changes to the front end that I was having problems with the way I was importing the connector. It was a small bug. And the rest of the time, as Sam was saying, yeah, we spent almost working on the template and the issue related to the impact hours formula. Yeah, I would say that's all that we have been doing these past 5 days or so.
So
then
we are in a
oh,
we are in a moment in which we have the migration tools done, and they just need to be included in the template, but they are already tested. Well, they will need some documentation, but they are already tested. They just have to be included inside the template and test the other cases of the template, because we are just testing one of the cases. We need to test if we can refund. We have to test if we can redeem and migrate, the migration thing. So let's say that we will be here until Thursday, and we expect to work as hard as we have been working during the last days. And we expect to have it for the end of the week. And I will go to Barcelona at the end of the week and see Adria, who is going to be auditing the code. So after we finish that, I go there and explain him in person what we have been doing and what all the contracts that we have, and handle them and handle him what we have. I guess that we have a date to freeze the hatch, which is on Friday. That's the thing. But yeah,
Well,
we are in the line, in the last line.
that's amazing. That's amazing. So just for, I think we can just dive into the board then. For testing the migration, I mean, for testing the redemptions, testing the refunds, is this stuff that you can pass to other people?
No, we are doing it. This is the main task that we will be doing this week, apart from setting up a test, a front end demo for the people, so people can also try the conversion of impact hours and migration. I think that we can do both things this Thursday, or at least
Okay, cool.
or at least the conversion to impact hours. Let's see if we can do the migration too. I hope so.
Okay. Is there? I mean, I would love to assign people to these issues. Do you? Who should I assign to like creating the front end?
I think that what we have been talking about is what Pablo and me are going to be doing during these days. So I guess that the create the front end demo can be assigned to Pablo, because he's going to be working on the hatch, right, Pablo?
Yes.
I think on the hatch front end, and because this week we are going to be very focused on that. Of course, we will keep online and having calls with whoever wants to be participating in the project, and anything that you need, we will also be online.
Okay. Are you setting up some? I mean, is there anything specifically that you think you could get help with?
The README for the migration tools, that will be amazing. But I think that it can be done by YGG.
Okay.
But if he cannot do that, then we can leave it as an open issue until next week or whenever.
Looks like YGG's already trying to make these things happen.
Okay.
Okay. I want to bring up this one. Is there any chance that this can?
We are losing. I am losing you, or you are getting.
It's a weird thing in this issue. I mean, look, it's just a weird thing in the issue. But have you guys done this one? Rename all parameters to match the consensus names, specifically in the new hatch.js.
Not yet. What we have been doing is to change one of the parameters. Maybe that's an important thing. Parameters is the usual curve slope of the impact hours, which was called expected rise per impact hour. We changed it to just the expected rise because of the decimals issue. We needed to have it in the format of funds, which is going to be the expected rise in order to get the half of the max rate for everyone, something like that. That will be the parameter. It can be still put it as the parameter that we had before, just by dividing it by the impact hours, multiplying it by the impact hours that there are. No, sorry.
Well, that's a tough one.
Yep.
That's going to be a tough one to design with, but we can. Okay, so you're saying that impact hour slope is changing in the actual smart contracts?
We are changing its meaning. Let's say that.
Okay, but we should use the same term.
We can. I would prefer expected rise, but
expected
we can
expected
rise.
is a bad word. Is what and actually so is rate. So but we can what I would say is maybe I can assign this issue to Mitch, and Mitch, would you be down to hunt these guys down and finalize some of this stuff? And if they demand a change to impact hour slope, then you can execute on it for you to have the agency.
Okay, cool.
What we can do. What we can do is to change everywhere in the forum posts, in all the communications, that parameter to impact hour slope and all the other things. Change them and
yeah, like all this has already been done in the forum posts. I did this. This is in a different repo, the same issue, but it's all done. But like, if you want me to use this in the JS file that you're talking about to change the label attributes as well.
This is what I would propose, is that at least just in that first JS file that we execute on these names, but not in the code below that, right? So we have some kind of conversion after that where people can see, oh, they can trace it. Oh, okay, now it's converted to this name, and then it goes to okay.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, no problem.
And so with impact hour slope, Mitch, fight hard for impact hour slope, but if they make you change it, it's
okay. All right, I'll give it my best shot.
Thanks, buddy. Cool. Then what about, so then I guess we'll just go through here. So we have a couple things in review. Text for the hatchbox, that's just for Fiore. Have you guys stayed in good touch with Fiore?
Yes, she. I talked with her some time ago. She's not going to continue working with the conviction voting part, but she's still on with the hatch frontend and everything. The only thing is that because we could not redeploy the hatch frontend because of all these issues with the contracts, this part has been let down. But during this week, we are retaking it. Pablo is already fixing the front end, and I don't know if we have still that issue that was preventing us, which is the latest state of the front end, Paulo? Do you have it more clear?
I mean, the front end has the CSTK limit amount issue solved, and the problems regarding the contribution that we had last week when we tried to make a contribution to using the connector. But right now there are no new issues that I can think of. The last thing that we did was the documentation, but well, there is that issue regarding the font, I think, that we need to add to the TEC UI that was causing problems. If I remember correctly, but apart from that, the hatches, I think the front end is almost ready.
So I see this issue here, and there was looks like Fabi Mole threw out a nice pull request for it. Is there any updates on that, Fabi?
No, I thought that it was merged already, but the font issues was fixed.
It doesn't look like it was merged.
Okay, I will take a look.
Should I just do it? No, just kidding. Let's just get out of that.
Let's see.
Paulo, do you need anything else on that?
I would like someone to take a look to the readmes that I wrote to see if there is any typos or everything is described correctly. Or maybe it's something that I can add to the readmes that will be cool. And I think apart from that,
I don't see an issue for it. Is it in the TEC hatch?
No, I have to create the issue.
Okay. Well, does anyone? That seems like a really open. I know I could assign Mitch, but I want to leave it open to Barch or SSJ0X if you guys are interested in reviewing one of Paulo's README.
The other thing that will be cool if maybe for Fabi, that is learning about the graph protocol, is to write the test for the connector. So maybe it's a good first step to jumping into the graph development. So
sure.
I think it's on the hatch connector repo, the issue. And apart from that, right now, I don't know what else could be done. I think it's pretty much.
Well, really quick, Paulo, I would love. I saw Barch. If I'm saying your name right, you'll have to correct me. I saw you on mute.
Yeah, actually, it's a domain. It's called bart.ch. But I would love to help somehow. I sure can read through the readmes and check it for typos. I'm not sure if I can check it for the content because, as I said, everything's pretty new for me. So, yeah, but I would love to bring me something somehow into. Yeah.
Super cool. That would be really awesome, man. Paula, what README are you talking about?
Yes, basically the README for the TEC hatch repo, the READMEs for the hash connector, which are the main repo README and the one that it's located on the subgraph folder, because the connector is a monorepo, so it has two repos. So those and the API file too, that you can find on the main repo, on the connector repo. So
I might ask you to just put some links.
Yeah, I can put the links to those readmes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so then first I'll assign this to Paulo, and then
awesome.
And then is there a good place for bart.ch to reach out to you? Maybe on Discord?
Yeah, in Discord or Telegram. Any of those.
All right. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for volunteering, Bart. Really appreciate it, man. And if you want, I can call you something besides your domain.
Andy. Sorry.
Andy. No, it's cool. Nice to meet you, Andy, and thanks for being in.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Okay, and Paulo, you mentioned another issue though, hash connector.
Yeah, the issue about the test, and I was thinking that maybe another good issue would be to make the connector more dynamic, in the sense that instead of every time that we deploy a DAO, we have to write the DAO address into the write it down on the connectors, so the connector can listen to it. Maybe we can do it dynamically, that the connector can listen to like the hatch template or something. So every time a new DAO is created, the connector can listen to that event and start listening to the new DAO. So I'll write the issue more with details, and so people can understand it. And I think that will be another good issue for the connector.
So this is a different issue than the test.
Yeah, that's a different issue.
Okay, so do you want Fabi on the test? Do you want to take that on?
Yeah, assign up that to me.
Yeah, excellent.
And then we'll make a new issue here for this hash connector.
Great.
And I'll assign it to you, Paulo, to
yeah, I'll write it down and then reassign it.
Sorry, was there? Were there any other issues that you wanted to make or get, Paula?
At the moment, I don't think so. Maybe if I think of anything else, I'll post it on the Telegram channel or something like that, if people want to start working on them. But
great. Well, that was very productive. A lot of fun, actually. Well, maybe we'll just keep going through these issues and make sure. Obviously, freezing the hash contracts hopefully done this week. What about the create a smart contract for the vote that will do the Commons upgrade?
This is the migration tools, so we can say that it's already done.
Oh yeah, okay, like that. That's nice. Then What about creation for text for cultural build tribute and hatch tribute?
I'll send the PR to yeah, I would send the PR. I need to merge the code that they uploaded to the hatch, and I would send in the PR this week. I mean, maybe tonight or tomorrow.
Cool. I think that's accurate, right? Awesome. You guys did it. You got the impact hours tokens, right? Can we close this?
The impact hours app to mint tokens in the next XDAI deployment. I guess so. Yes.
Yes, this can be close to.
Hell yeah! Nice. Okay. Integrate the hard hat plugin. Is this something that we actually want?
I don't remember if it is what we did. Create the hard hat plugin so we can deploy the contracts next day. I think that it's already done. This is what we have been doing with Gabi.
Great. So, let's see, TECUI front fixed font issues. This is something that you're working on, Fabi. Or wait, I assigned Paulo to. Is this something that you're also going to merge, Fabi?
Can you show me the title? Tech UI fix font issues. Yeah, that one. That was the one that fixes the font issues on the Tech UI library.
Yeah. So I guess you're gonna merge both of these, or for some reason I have Paulo assigned to it too.
Well,
okay,
we had
Go ahead.
Paulo was saying that
No, it was something related to my workspace on local workspace, but I already fixed it. So
that's right. Then we can close it.
Well, it still has to be merged.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it as assigned to Fabi merge.
Yeah, actually, the code needs to be merged, but I think the library is updated on the as an npm package. There should be a new version with this issue fixed.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, but I'll let you close it out.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then, oh yeah, there's this test the refund. Who wants to take that on? Is this writing tests that test the refund, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is write the tests. Yeah. Let's see. I would like to work with the migrations. Do you want to work with the refund?
Yeah, I can take that issue.
Okay.
Cool. And then test the redeem. This is you?
I can do that.
Okay. Awesome. So I'm just going to move these to in progress because they're kind of blockers, or they're kind of blockers for audit, right? Or are they not? What do we still have that's a blocker? Sorry for the hatch freeze.
Yes, they are blockers.
Okay. Oh, make a funding proposal for gardens. Let's see, tests for the hatch connector repo. Is that a blocker?
No, I would say no.
This is a blocker though, right?
Mhm.
So I would kind of say that Mitch's stuff is a blocker, maybe. I mean, maybe not. What do you think? Changing the names of the variables, does that matter?
It doesn't affect the smart contracts.
Great. Leaving it over there. Okay, cool. So then, is there any other blockers? I guess make the final test parameters for the Commons upgrade? No?
What is that?
That's like for the Commons upgrade, the like actual, because the migration, we're not actually doing the migration to a Commons upgrade, right? We're just migrating to 2 volts.
Exactly, to a DAO with 2 volts.
Yeah. So, which I really appreciate. That slicing the scope right there. That's very. What about the make the connector more dynamic? Is that a blocker?
That's the issue I was talking about.
Yes, but is that a blocker?
No, it's not a blocker.
Okay, cool. Okay, so then these are the issues that are blocking our hatch freeze right here, right?
Yeah. Do we need something else?
The font one probably isn't blocking the hatch freeze, but it's there.
Well, it's blocking it actually.
Oh, great!
It's not just a font issue. It's a font that breaks the front end.
Cool. Okay.
And I praise a lot Fabi because he found it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Fabi's got 2 of these issues. Sam, you got 2, and Paulo, you got 1. So, if you can help Sam, obviously Paulo with some of this, that would be cool.
Of course, we will be here working together.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then let me look at make sure. Oh yeah. I think there are a couple more things. Is it? Are we gonna? What do you got? What do you? Well, I guess I want to start here. Testing the dashboard. So the TEC dashboard needs to actually be validated that it actually matches the deployment. Is there any chance that you guys might have the space to make a deployment that we can look at to just validate that our impact hours formula is doing what it's supposed to? These sorts of things?
I am not understanding,
Do you know
but
what I mean,
we can do the test rehearsal with the we can do a test rehearsal with the results of the vote on the parameters. And I don't know if you want, you're referring to something else?
Well, what I'm saying is if you guys have a test that we can look at that's already there, it doesn't have to be the full demo, but like, something where we can see, oh, okay, these are the impact hours that were minted. Here is like how the hatch went. Here's how much money went in, and all of those variables. Then it would be great because then we could validate that the dashboard at least works.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Actually, with the tests that we are writing right now, the test that we already wrote, we can do that.
Okay, well, with the tests. Well, I guess what I would say is, can I send Vitor your way to just validate that the dashboard is working, and I'll let you guys hack out the.
Yep.
That was way easier than trying to figure out how to. Cool. Well, we have 3 minutes left. Does anyone have any other issues they want to bring up?
Maybe we can do. Maybe we can start the Gitcoin grants are already going on. But maybe we can have something for Common Swarm.
Yeah, I wanted to bring
even
that
if
up as well.
That's great. I think that we still have time to write
Absolutely.
something and do some communications along with the Commons stack, because you are crashing always on Gitcoin grants. Let's have a new grant with that funds Commons Swarm.
Chewy, are you down to take that on?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna work on the. Well, you said the entire description, Sam, but I don't know if you guys have any other input on. I mean, you guys are more familiarized with Gitcoin.
So I
grants.
have some very specific input. Number one, spend 80% of the time on the picture, the title, and the first 140 characters, because 80% of the people will not see more. So that it's all about the picture, the title, and the first 100. The other thing is we cannot use our DAO directly. That's just, it's not worth it. So Sam, do you want me to create an address, or do you want to?
You can go with an address.
What?
You can manage the address.
Okay, I'll create an address to. I have a stack of them of the for this exact scenario. It's right in my. Is there anything else that we need to think about for Gitcoin? I would just say keep it short and sweet. It really doesn't need to be more than a couple of links and good 140 characters, then a couple of links if people really want to do.
Okay, got it.
You could also ask Jake. I don't know if you saw Jake made one TC dashboard, and he had like some cool pictures. He likes making these graphics. It's corny and fun. Well, that's great. We're at the top of the hour, right on time. Thank you guys. This is a very productive call. I think it really does look like we're gonna have the hatch frozen this week, huh?
It really looks like the hackathon had the best of us. We are very tired, guys.